Welcome everybody. It is downhill round 3. We are back in Austria, where this time last year the scenes in the bowl were as electric as they are iconic up here where I am, and where there are 2 brand new carvings in these historic stumps. For 2023's home winners in Leogang, the pressure is on, but the rewards could be very, very sweet.
Leogang race course in Saalfelden, Leogang, Austria. 2.1 kilometers in length, just shy of 450 vertical meters of drop. The upper section, it is a bit bike parky, but you have to be fast, you have to be precise. And the epic bike park Leogang Wood of Fame sets you up for the Motul high speed section, the motorway section, split 3. One of the most pivotal parts of our track here in Leogang as we dip back down into the steep and deep woods. Valentina Höll and the Shimano last turn. It almost claimed Ronan Dunn yesterday. It's claimed numerous athletes in the past. Myriam Nicole is back.
Pom-pom, allez.
Pom-pom's back on track and she's in the finals.
Yeah, she's so stoked to be in the finals. And, you know, the track up there this morning was absolutely treacherous. And I was at the woods both times. She had a bit of a nightmare coming into the step down. So I just felt so sorry for them all, like in that horrible conditions. But to see her in the finals.
She's back and straight into the green. Look at that. She was 1.1 up at the first split, 2.6 at the second. Dropped a little bit of time on the motorway, but she's still 1.4 into the green. She goes for that low line through the woods into the steps.
Good. And Pom-Pom's such a good rider technically. Like, she's always been one of the best technically, and this kind of track suits her down to the ground.
It's so good to see her back in action here this weekend. She charges to the line. She was 0.8 back in the woods. Has she made some up towards the line here? Myriam Nicole crosses the line back in the World Cup finals and takes the hot seat with a 3:47.9.
Yeah, I saw her earlier in those wood sections at the bottom, completely covered in mud, and I think it's testament to how strong and fearless these girls are. You know, to have an injury or something and still be racing.
Oh no! And speaking of, she's got caught out there in a similar spot to where we saw earlier. She's in no man's land in that fresh off-camber grassy section. There is a defined high line and a defined low line. She just got caught out in that.
What a shame. Yeah, I mean, you're tucking, you're kind of pushing, you're thinking, where's my line, where's my line? But like Aaron said, you always in the back of your mind know that this whole wood section is coming, and almost the same place she crashed in semis, I think.
Oh, and back on that elbow.
I wonder if she's like, you know, some of the riders, it's so hard to get your tyre.
Speaking of Sender going for the big line on the motorway section, she is 2.3 back in the first split and 4.8 at the second split off Myriam Nicole.
Strong pedals, and then she'll be like trying to cut out the noise of the drone that she can hear, because you can really hear it when you're on track.
So Myriam Nicole's pulled out something special in this upper section here. She's laid down a run that's reminiscent of her dominance.
Like when she just tagged her back wheel on that top of that sort of tabletop, and even stuff like that all the way along here, that'll shave off like those half seconds. And
being fast and smooth and low and pro, she's got 2 corners to go. What line will she choose through Rachel's ruts down the bottom?
Nice. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah.
Carrying good speed. So has she made up some more time? 4 seconds, as Aaron said, is a big ask. But if anyone can do it, Cabirou can. She comes across the line. What has she got in store? She goes into third in 1.8.
Yeah, and another rider that's kind of opted. She's done a few Red Bull hardlines. Like she was the first girl to hit some of those big features at Red Bull hardline in Wales, and then this year she opted to not do the hardline and just focus on the World Cups, which again is like a pretty hard decision for them to make, but she's focused on the World Cups and it's paying off.
Focused here today, 2 seconds up in sector 3 through that motorway section. You can see that upside down plate, a little cheeky bit of superstition there for number 13.
Oh, was it upside down? No way. Yeah, she's
no! Spoke too soon. The curse of number 13 strikes again. She pushes the front. We've seen time and time again. She was 2 seconds
she's
up.
Looking so good. And she just came into it. Look how rough they are.
Big hole right where you want to push in, and then the thing just kind of fades away from you. We saw that in the junior men's earlier.
Oh, no.
She was on a good run, but I mean, and like we said, we saw in the juniors, like how hard it is to right yourself after a moment and after a crash. The track's so steep.
Charge.
There's nowhere to get back on. There's nowhere to like just say, okay, regroup.
Oh, it just gets from bad to worse. Look how quickly the confidence disappears.
And as soon as you start braking, like you can see, as soon as you lock up that back wheel, any grip you had is gone.
So good to see her back on top.
Yeah, what a cool story with Anna.
Yeah, it's so good.
Kind of like more on a privateer program. I mean, really fighting with these top factory riders here. She's just showed up and made it happen on her own.
Yeah, and she's basically like her and her friend Abby, and they're like mechanicking the bike themselves. They're running their own team now for, I think, 3 years. I had a cheeky little stalk on her Instagram. And
you know, you can go buy a bike, you can figure it out, and you can give yourself a shot to get on one of these big teams. It's not unattainable.
Yeah, and it's like you said, at the end of the day, it's the rider and the bike that are doing the work right now. And her passion for like the racing and the sport, you know, losing, like she had a big team and losing that sponsorship.
Here we go, as she approaches
here we go.
the wood section. She comes out of the motorway in 0.6 of a second.
Wow, this is sick.
And
we know there's time to be made too down here as well with Myriam's run. She left some time on the track. She's got to get through this next steep section where we've seen all these issues happen right here.
She's flirting with the limit right now.
Nice choice.
Come on.
A little bit safer.
Holds on to it.
She slaps the pocket. She exits with speed. Her eyes are wide open as she gets into the bottom section here. And Newkirk watching what can she do? Can she capitalize on a fantastic semi-final run?
Got to be patient and smart here.
And keep it moving, because if you grab a handful of brake, you lose that grip.
This is looking good.
She's keeping it rolling.
This is looking great. Here we go.
Now she's thinking about that big jump.
She's 0.8 of a second up in sector 4.
Pedal.
She goes for that massive gap jump, misses the ruts. What has Anna Newkirk got for us as she approaches the finish arena?
This would be incredible if she can pull this off.
What a weekend.
One more turn, the last awful
Gotta get out of
turn.
here.
Straight through Rachel's ruts, makes her way through there. Happy days, get on the gas.
Come on, Anna,
here.
Come on. I don't know. She's given up a little time here on the last straightaway, I think.
She doesn't have a huge bumper.
Gonna be
Anna
close.
Newkirk across the line. She takes the hot seat with a 3:47.24. Anna Newkirk.
That was amazing.
Wow.
What a run.
Congrats, what a run.
Oh, look how stoked she is. And to deal with that pressure from qualifying stuff.
She put down an impressive qualification time with over 8 seconds in front of second place. She reined it in for a semi-finals, but now the finals need to happen. Her team's been working closely with her this weekend to make sure she stays focused and pays attention to the key parts of this track. We've heard Rachel and Aaron talk about this course before. You must be patient, and in those key sections, Rachel, you cannot charge too hard, otherwise it comes undone in a spectacular fashion.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so cool to see Valley riding here at home track, because
the crowd running.
She's just so good. It looks amazing. You know, she's literally getting all the backside. She's whipping. She's like inch perfect. So
focus on Happy Valley, not even kidding. Look at the additional speed through those rocks.
You can see straight off, can't you, how fast she's going?
You can see it straight away. She's currently 0.5 of a second up on Anna Newkirk's time.
It's
Anna
so cool.
was tight at the top. She made it up at the bottom.
Conti tyres ripping that little...
Oh, she gets through the wood section, goes through the lily pad.
I think that's... I mean, this is the driest it's been all week, so it's ideal conditions, really.
Do you think there's any difference between Anna's run and Valley's run for dirt?
To clear those jumps. I saw her in practice.
This
all her friends were there
1.9.
cheering, and she cleared them both perfectly. So to see that, like, pretty impressive.
Wow, Valley is turning it on here today. 1.9 seconds up on Sector 2. We approach the motorway visibly over 5 kilometres an hour faster at the moment. Ken Scrub, she has an exceptional style and speed through those bike
her
park
whips
sections.
yesterday were, on the final jump, were better than Bruni's. It was really cool. Check the vids.
Check the vids. Let's see the comments. Valley Höll, 173 on her whoop data as she approaches the wall ride.
And
what has she got for us?
Valley's had pretty much every scenario happen here at Leogang. She's won, she's been injured, she's crashed, so she knows how to deal. Wow.
53 kilometres an hour through the speed trap. She's 3.3 seconds up.
I'm so nervous. Right, game on now, the woods. And like it's a different ball game when it's your home track. So many people here, all her friends and family. The crowd will be going wild.
Listen to the crowd.
She'll be able to hear them. Yeah, she'll be hearing them in her ears riding, and it's hard to concentrate.
How difficult is it to regain composure when they start screaming at you like that?
Yeah, I think it's when they say your name. So when they're saying Valley or Rachel is going right into your thought process, and I think
Wow, that was picture
look at that.
perfect.
That was perfect.
Look at the precision coming down through some of these
Gapping
lines
off
here.
that rut. But that's where Cami crashed, gapping off that into that rut. It's super tricky section.
Now she must navigate her way down through here cleanly and smoothly. She's got the time up her sleeve. She is 5.1 seconds up.
Oh my days.
Valley is charging.
And then you want to say, just chill out now.
No, mate, go for gold. Valley Höll is dominating this race course here today.
And she'll be able to hit the finish. And oh my gosh, this is so impressive.
Here we go. She's into the final section here. She's got 2 corners to go. She needs to navigate the
foot
massive
out.
G out.
Get clipped back in. Get on the gas, Valley.
And let's just embrace
Home World
this
Cup.
Finnish arena roar as she charges to the line.
Wow.
Valley Höll comes across the line to dominate.
Oh my
here
gosh.
in Leogang.
Look at the time, 7 seconds. Oh my, that is incredible.
7.1 seconds above to
huge
claim
win.
the victory.
Oh, and look, her friend Lisa, they're like hugging a podium for Lisa, I think.
Valley's mentioned before that 2023, that victory here was one of the greatest moments of her life, and right now she's backed that up.
Oh,
look at Anna.
Oh, it's so cool. Everyone is like, yeah, they're so friendly, and when I was winning, I was like, not super good friends with anyone, so it's nice to see that.
Oh, Valley, what a run. Embrace that. Valley Höll, ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 World Champion, and claims her second Leogang UCI Downhill World Cup victory here today.
Yeah, it's been insane. I mean, I felt quite okay in Fort William, but it didn't feel like my normal riding. Then a little crash in Poland, I missed out on Podium, and I knew it was going to be a tough one at home in Leogang, but man, I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone, all my coaches like the Ravenels, my team, the White Team Up, Greg, my parents, Mathilde, everyone. It's been a insane one.
Wow, listen to the crowd. You're a 2023 World Champion, Valley Höll, your 2023 Leogang winner, and now your 2024 World Cup victor. What a race today. What a weekend from the young champion with her family and friends in town. Disgusting and amazing scenes all in one as the crowd goes crazy for their local hero. And let's check it out. Valentina Höll claims the victory with a 3 minutes 47 seconds. Anna Newkirk up on the podium.
What a race.
And the return of Pom Pom. Myriam Nicole claims
I feel like everyone's
going
to be pretty stoked. Like Pom Pom will be stoked with that third after the year she's had.
Look at the downhill standings for our women's elite. Valley Höll continues to lead and holds on to her overall series leader, Tani Seagrave, despite that crash. Claims second place still, 290 points back. Marine Cabirou, 313 points back in third. Nina Hoffman holds on to fourth. Anna Newkirk moves up to fifth position in the overall. And 10th place outright will be Louise Anna Ferguson.